Hey guys, welcome back. This is Curtis, and I'm going to play some Kerbal Space Program for you guys. In this episode, I am going to finally bring the defunct Christmas tree back to the Earth. So if you guys have seen my other videos, you'll notice this rocket is kind of a modified version of the Icarus that I was running earlier when I was trying to rescue everybody, very horribly killing most of them. But I kind of worked out some of the stability issues, and so that's cool. I took out the parachute that's in the middle and instead put an I-beam with some metal plates in the front. It's going to act as like a pusher piece, basically, because I don't know if you guys remember from the Christmas video, it doesn't have any docking ports, so I'm going to be basically doing all of this by freehand, in hopes that I can get the Christmas tree, back to the Earth safely. But before that, I'll go ahead and transfer all the crew to the capsules safely, so that I can get them back to the Earth. So it's the plan, at least. Also, as you guys notice, I have Kurt Kerman piloting this. He's probably going to end up being my mainstay. He shares my name, so he shares my awesomeness, and my own humble opinion. That's all that matters. Jebediah is great, and he loves just about everything. But to have a Kerbal that has pretty close to your name, it's pretty awesome. I mean, I'm no manly Kerman, but that's a whole nother story. That was another thing that I wanted to, bring up. Kermans, they must have like a really huge family. I don't know if all Kerbals have the last name Kerman, or if the Kerbal Space Program only recruits from this one ginormous family that lives in, like, the Kerbal version of, is it Ohio that everybody's from, or Iowa? Maybe it's Iowa. Whatever. Yeah, I always thought that was kind of crazy, was that, a huge percentage of the astronauts that we send up to space are from this one state, and it's the same state that James T. Kirk is from. So I think that's Iowa, but I mean that's it's not really all that important. Just kind of a cool fact, I guess. So anyways, when I get there, there's basically just going to be a standard transfer. Because there is no docking node, I'm going to have to come up behind the Christmas tree, and the whole idea is to get behind it where the cross T is, and push it back towards the Earth. I do have a lot of monopropellant on the Christmas tree, so I probably could have done it just by itself, but I wanted to try and do it this way, and make it look at least a little cooler. So second stage, I guess technically, is almost done. Let's go ahead and get ready to release that. Any second now. Any second now. And spacebar. There we go. I always love when that stage in particular comes off, because I still have mainsail rockets on the next stage, so they just like launch super fast out of there. It kind of makes me feel more like a man. I don't know. I am also making another version of this rocket that's going to be landing on the moon later. Or actually, I think it has landed already. I have a little flag on the moon, but I haven't made any videos of that yet because this is my Christmas tree rescue series, and who really cares if I go to the moon, because there's really no reason for it. So, anyways, we're just kind of looking at the rocket. I'm very proud of what I've made. Everybody when everybody makes a rocket that just really works, it's so beautiful. Even if it is made mostly of struts and not of rockets, it's still beautiful. Um, so I'm very proud of it. So I'm getting close. I'm looking at my speed, and usually when I start to get into the high thousands, into the 2,000 mark, I know that I'm probably getting really close to where I'm beams of my getting my maneuver node started for circularization of orbit. So I went ahead and speeded everything up because, I mean, frankly, you guys have seen most of this. So I'm just going to go ahead and extend my my solar panels and get ready for my my orbital burn. I still have a decent chunk of fuel left, so I mean, I don't really have any problems. I stopped using the node system when it comes to these. I mean, you could make it a little nicer, but when I'm just playing this for myself, it doesn't have to be perfect. It can be oval. It doesn't have to be a full circle. It doesn't have to be 100,000 even on each side, or whatever the case may be. I start using the maneuver nodes mostly when I'm doing captures of other celestial bodies such as the moon or Minmus, or when I'm doing a rendezvous like this. So I went ahead and switched to my Christmas tree, and I'm just maneuvering it so that the periapse is a bit closer to the rotation of my other one. I just wanted to make it a little bit easier, and since I already have monopropellant, I might as well use some of it. So I'm just kind of lowering my orbit because it's pretty friggin' wide. And I went ahead and fast forwarded through this. Got to the rendezvous. Just bringing everybody into the ship, one after the other. It's special, not anything really special. And it's the last three guys. Let's hope I don't kill them this time. Still, such a beautiful ship. Also, if you guys notice the little dots out in the middle of space, why are those there, and how come I can't get rid of them? They're annoying to me. I mean, they kind of take away from the whole I'm floating in space aspect, because I mean, unless you have a constellation that's made out of disco lights, it really doesn't fit the whole motif. I mean, I guess it could if you're on crack or something, hallucinating. I don't know. Does crack make you hallucinate? I may test this stuff, but I don't know the effects very well. All right, so start the maneuvering, and it took about 2 hours to get there, but I'm getting to the point where I'm right there. This is really, for me, a thing of beauty. If you look at my nav ball, I'm not really even following the points on it because I really can't. There's not a whole lot. Everything is eyeballed on this, and I am extremely proud of what I did. Um, I had to rotate my ship so that the I, J, K, and L were, completely associated. Okay, so first push didn't do a whole lot. That's that happens. Um, but yeah, so the I, J, K, and L were right parallel to what they would normally be. I don't know why I didn't use more monopropellant when I did this. Whatever. I mean, I guess with the atomic engines, you get so much bang for your buck once you're in space. If you're in an atmosphere, you might as well kill yourself. You're not going to get a whole lot going on. There's my phone. Sorry about that. All right. So if you see, I have to get this platform right in the middle of the X or the plus or whatever you want to call it. I also don't want to damage the tanks because, I mean, even though I don't really use them a whole lot, I don't use them at all. It's sitting there derelict. I don't want any more explosions that might damage my Icarus. So, but this is great maneuvering for me. Look at that, just right in the middle. So this time, instead of the first time, I just kind of pushed it as hard as I could. This time I kind of coax it up a little bit. You gotta caress it. You gotta love it. Gotta let it know that you're going to be there to support it and everything that it does. And it's not moving a whole lot. The I did like that the interception nodes were just going absolutely crazy, but I think I'm just trying to get it down to the 40K mark. Though I may end up going a little bit farther. I may just end up destroying it all in all because there's really no need for it. It's been nothing but a death trap. Or well, technically the Icarus has been the death trap. It's the one that's been killing all the Kerbals. Everybody was fine floating in space. Alright. So we're in the double digits. Or well, we're in the 5 digits, but we're getting closer. Yeah. So I went ahead and went full blast, and there we go. It's on a collision course with Kerbal. Kerbin. Yeah, Kerbin. Yeah. I don't know. I kind of had a brain fart there for a second. Alright. So I just kind of move out of the way, and I'm going to bring my guys back in as well. Since I don't have the deadly reentry plugin or any of it for that matter, I don't really have to worry about speed. Normally, if you have deadly reentry, you want to hit around the 45,000 or 40,000 mark, and that way your spaceship will aero brake itself safely. The only reason why I don't have any plugins on this one is because of the stipulations for the Reddit challenge, which it has to be all stock. So that's why I don't have anything. So now we're doing the descent, doing this at 4 times speed because, I mean, who really needs to see all this? And 4 times 4 times is even faster. And there goes my atomic engines. I don't understand why those always fall off. You would think that they would connect better. So here we are, touchdown. And everybody's safe. Now let's see what happens with the tree. Since there's nothing, I don't have anybody to fly it. I'm just gonna watch it, see what happens, see what all falls off. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. One of the Kerbals broke the a couple of the solar panels. I forgot all about that. Now that looks like a pretty tree. Not one I would want in my house because it's on fire, but a pretty tree nonetheless. Let's. I mean, any second these solar panels should fall off. There they go. Did I call it or what? All right. Also, this tree will be modified. I am going to get it to Elu. I don't know how, but I'm going to get it there. Mark my words. That's going to be the next video, is getting it to Elu, I think. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. And there we go. Destruction. Cluster bombs abound. But I'm Curtis. This is Kerbal Space Program. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. See ya.